Here, they're going to feed him popcorn.
Look at them.
Boy, they're hungry. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Gee.
What?
Everything. They eat everything.
Follow it, spit it out. Throw it in, Heather. Throw it all in. Throw it all in. There's a little bit. Throw it in. All right. What's his name? Right there. Right. Right there.
You ever see ducks and fish fight like that? You mind saying where you're at?
Where I am?
What time of year?
Summer.
Is it hot? America's Hottest Home Videos, right here.
Yeah, sure. What a side barrel felt.
Huh?
It's only like 5. That part of there. Well, you can't see anything from here. Since I'm still out there. Lifting up this. Oh, I thought you were putting up on the wall. See? No.
Take pictures anywhere along the river that you wish, but you must stay with the group at all times. If you have anyone in the group who cannot or should not walk stairs, there are 53 steps going down, 53 coming back up. For any reason you are physically unable to walk stairs, all you have to do is listen. I will announce the elevator a little bit further along on the river. Stories high, and contains 8 generating units. These units are 7 stories high, 30 feet of which you can see, and 40 feet below the generator cores the turbine, the rating of which is 157,300 horsepower. In all, there are 17 generating units in the power plant, with a total of over 2 million horsepower. Looking through the lighted window on the first unit, the shaft that you can see is 65 feet. The wall and 500 volt steps it up to a transmission voltage of 230,000 volts. Across the river looking downstream, the tunnel on the left goes a quarter of a mile. Through the canyon wall comes out where you see the buses parked on the bridge. Down here on the far end, vehicles on the ramp are brought down to the power plant by way of that road and that tunnel. Halfway up the canyon wall on the Nevada, against the canyon wall. The construction right there at the corner of the dam. That's going to be our new visitor center. Come on back in a couple of years, you'll enjoy it. Now turning right on around and facing the dam itself, we are 560 feet below the top of the dam. There are 4 large towers at the top. The 2 on the left are in Nevada, the 2 on the right are in Arizona. The lake is 453 feet deep on the other side of the dam. The lines you see going all the way across the face of the dam are form marks left by the construction as they move the concrete forms up the face of the dam during the construction. Those marks are 5 feet apart. The 2 louvered windows you see about halfway down are the ends of inspection galleries. There are over 2 miles of inspection galleries within Hoover Dam. The building directly in front of you, the top floor is the control room for the 17 generating units of the power plant. The bottom floor is the machine shop and maintenance section. Water out in the tail bay is approximately 52 feet deep. This afternoon, the depth of the water varies between 30 and 60 feet, depending upon the number of generators in operation. Turbulence is caused from the way the water comes out of the draft tube and up into the river. The green color is from the depth of the water and from the way the light comes down between the walls of the canyon. Nothing is added to the water, nor is anything taken from the water in the generation of the power. Temperature of the river down there right now is approximately 54 degrees, which is about the same temperature it comes out of Lake Mead. Back down the other end of the ramp and to your right, we will go into the interior canyon wall on the Arizona side.
Like this, Christy?
We're no longer inside the dam of the power plant. We're approximately 400 feet inside the canyon wall on the Arizona side at about this point. We are standing inside of one of the 4 original diversion tunnels. The blue line represents this large 30-foot steel pipe that we are standing over. The first thing that had to be done was to divert the water from the Colorado River. They dug the 4 large diversion tunnels, 56 feet in diameter. They lined them with 3 feet of concrete. When the diversion tunnels were completed, they put in a coffer dam, a temporary dirt and rock dam 100 foot high at this point to force the water around through the diversion tunnels. A lower coffer dam 65 feet high was put in here to keep the river from backing up. The area in between the 2 coffer dams was pumped dry so they could begin their excavation. They had to go 135 feet below the riverbed down to bedrock before construction could begin on the dam. This picture gives you an idea as to what it looked like during the early stages of its construction. These are the forms that left marks on the face of the dam that I pointed out to you outside. After each 5-foot pour of concrete was completed, 1-inch water pipes were placed across it at 5-foot intervals. Ice water was pumped through these pipes to help cool and cure the concrete. Had they not used the cold water, it would have taken over 100 years to have cooled and cured the treated water made in cubic yards of concrete that were used in the construction of the dam. 5,000 men worked on the project. It was started in 1930 Canyon, where it's located. The number 1 reason is not the generation of power. The main purpose of putting it here was flood control. For many years, the people on the southern end of the river would plant their crops, only to have them washed out by the spring runoff. If they had anything left in the ground by the middle of summer usually, there was not enough water left in the river to irrigate with, and that brings us to the second reason for putting it here. The need for a dependable supply of water on the southern end of the river for irrigational, industrial, and culinary uses. The United States and Mexico combined irrigate over 1.5 million acres of land with the water from the Colorado River. And if any of you folks happen to be from Los Angeles, San Diego, or the Phoenix area, you get part of your drinking water from that river also comes out Lake Calhoun.
Say MB. No, you didn't stand there long enough. Say MB.
Where we are.
But the apple I'm talking about.
Scoot together closer, will you?
My chocolate is right down here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, be darned.
Stand up. Stand up, Michael.
Hot seats.
One of those other
Can't set them on film.
Oh, look at the little, look at that thing.
First of all, let me explain that our Dolphins here don't do any shows or performances. You might have noticed a sign that said this as you came into the environment. And the reason that we don't have any shows or performances is because we wanted to have this to be more of a naturalistic habitat for our dolphins to be living in. Also, we wanted to provide education. So this is one of the reasons that we do start off on a tour like we do. And then once we're through with the tour, you're free to stay here as long as you'd like. Go back to any area that we've been to on the tour, visit local bar, snack bar, and shop. There you can get a chair at the umbrellas here at tables and enjoy an hour tour as long as you'd like. Just feel free to do so. Now, although our dolphins don't do a show or a performance here, keep in mind that they're very playful animals by nature. They do jumps in the air, they'll do flips, they'll do tail walks, but everything that they do here is a naturally learned behavior, or even an extension of that. We do have an animal care staff. We have 6 specialists who get right in the pool with the dolphins and understand. As I said, nothing from the wild was disturbed for our bodies. Now, the water here is clean, recycled, and filtered 12 times a day by state-of-the-art filtration system. We have 3 dolphins in this pool here. Let me tell you a little bit about them, who they are. We have Merlin, who's over here towards our right, towards the side of the pool. And then the 2 females are swimming together out there. That's Darla and Sigma. Merlin likes to swim upside down. Normally, dolphins range in weight between 300 and 600 pounds when they're adults, and usually 7 to 9 feet in length. They have a lifespan of about 30 years on an average. Now, they have a lot of fins on their bodies. The one on the back is known as a dorsal fin. This is used for balance and stability in swimming. 2 at the sides are pectoral fins, used for steering and turning. And then they all have large tails, called tail flukes. Right side and left side of those flukes. And these are not big fish. Dolphins are mammals with a lot of the same characteristics that we have. One of those is breathing air. And they breathe air from lungs, which is higher, but they have to go to the surface to obtain that air from the whole area located at the top of their head. Dolphins are warm-blooded, which is they're live young, they're young, and they even have hair at one point in their lives, but they've actually placed a layer of hair with blubber, insulating themselves into adaptation to their life in the water. You can see through the windows very well. They have excellent eyesight, both above the water and below. There's been a jelly secretion that forms over the eyes and protects the eyes from the salt. The sound looks like they see a picture coming back to them just from the sound.
Coming upside down.
That is squirt. And that's the usual way that they're born. Oftentimes it's tail flukes first and oftentimes one at a time. She swam like this about 65 minutes. That's from the time the flukes appeared until the calf was actually born. That varies between dolphins. It can be 18 minutes, it can be 2 hours or more. Depends on the calf. They all have a belly button. It means they have an umbilical cord. And this severs naturally when they're born. So it's very important. The first thing he has to do is get air. And he has to go to the surface. So he swims instinctively. Also, he did that all on his own. He went right up there. This is him. Now, his dorsal fin, if you'll notice on there, is a little wobbly. It takes a little time into the swimming for that to strengthen up. Be sure it's cute. He still is. Well, we watched her for about 2 months before she was due to have the calf, 24 hours a day. Somebody was always here. We took shifts.
Here. You're all here, huh, Natasha? Three. One went in there. There. See? Oh, they like to be watched, huh? You wave. Wait. See, they're waving. He's waving. Going.
He's waving. He's waving.
Yeah. Oh, see there?
No, it isn't. That's not squirt. I think that is. No, I'll show you squirt.
You'll show me squirt?
Ooh, look it.
On the edge of the pool, but we do ask that you keep your arms and your legs on the back side of the wall, please. Any items that you might be holding on to, be sure and keep. Of course, this is 3 members of our animal care staff, too, interacting and working here with the dolphins. Now, these dolphins are Atlantic bottlenose again. They're one of 74 different species of cetaceans. Cetaceans are an order of whales, porpoises, and dolphins. But these are not endangered now, although there are 11 others that are. And this is unfortunate because it's due to things like habitat destruction, pollution, and tuna nets, which are very big threats. These adult dolphins have a diet of a variety of fish, ranging from 20 to 30 pounds every day per dolphin. It can be smelt and herring, mackerel.
Beg pardon? Yeah, actually, we don't make them. We ask them if they want to do it.
I think they think they're still going to get fed.
No, you can't put your feet over there. You're not allowed.
Going downtown? Going downtown. go.
Yeah, slushy would do it, wouldn't it?
I don't really like slush.
Slushies will make you nice and cool, though.
Yeah, but I don't really like it.
Okay, everyone, just come on up here anywhere around the pool ledge so you can see. We'll wait just a few seconds for the others to join us. Anywhere up here around the pool ledge is fine. If you'd like to sit down on the ledge, you may. Please do not put your arms or your legs on the other side of the pool, though.
Is that one blowing?
Okay, everyone, now this is the pool we were just viewing downstairs. Squirt's this one closest to us. His mom, Duchess, and Banjo are in the back. There goes Squirt. 25 pounds of fish each every day. We feed them all mackerel, herring, capelin, smelts, and sometimes squid. Squirt's only eating around 10 pounds of fish a day, though, because he is still nursing from his mom, so he's doing both. Now, as far as the dolphins' sleeping habits, we don't really think they fall into a deep sleep like humans. We believe that they may just rest for short periods of 2 to 5 minutes at a time. And you'll find them resting just by floating on top of the water with their blowhole sticking out. So they just take short naps throughout the day. Now, dolphins, they belong in the same family as all the whales and the porpoises. Their scientific name is cetacean. We know of 74 different species of cetaceans in existence. Unfortunately, at this time, 11 of those are endangered with all the pollution, the oil spills, the tuna nets, and the dumping. So our purpose is to educate the public, and that's why we like to have you all on our tours. What we're hoping is that everybody will learn something about these animals and will do their part in trying to preserve their natural environment. Now, why don't I go ahead and conclude the tour so you'll have time here to yourself. You may stay up here or go back downstairs. When you're ready to leave our facility, just exit under that blue awning.
This is where you need your panoramic camera, Racky.
Yeah. You talking about when I'm in the car?
Yeah.
Or, oh, I need you to open the truck then. What?
I mean, I could stay on that rock right there. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't want to go too close.
I know.
There goes the guy. Look at him climbing down there.
Yeah, see? It may have gone down.
I'm seeing.
Danny's done fine.
I'm on a slide, but I just don't want to fall off. Well, that isn't too bad if I fall right down to there. This isn't a bad quality. Just get on level. I feel it. No.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Should probably hit somebody on the head down there.
Mountain goat.
I'm good. I think underhand's better. Don't get too close to the dog, you know I'm I go one leg lower. I want to get one to hit the very bottom. Pretty far. The rain. Good. One throw, but not heavy. This rock's deep. I don't know if I want it. Ooh, you can see how far it goes. Okay, Michael, come on. I didn't hear that one hit. That one went way over there. See if I can find it. See how far, watch how far I can.